Do you know, a decision taken in the heat of the moment can either make you prosperous or ruin you, for yourself as well as for the other person. No matter how hard the criminal tries, his act is definitely exposed one day. He is caught someday. Today we will talk about a case which is a kind of case study. How the police investigates and uncovers the whole story. How they get to the bottom of the matter. How they connect the dots. Hello friends. How are you? Today we are going to talk about the Somusaloni case. This incident starts from a place called Bainaghat in Bangalore rural district of Karnataka. The incident is of 2012. In those days it was not that developed. Very few people used to live there. This place is near Nice Road. The 22nd of October, 2012 was Monday. In the morning people were passing by like any other day, when some people saw something near a pit on the side of the road, as if it was a human body. They felt strange seeing this. When people went near to see it properly, their condition worsened. Actually, a human was lying there. Blood was spilled around him. There was also something like a napkin in his mouth. People immediately informed the police about this. Although this area was quite peaceful, such a thing was never seen or heard before. On top of that, it was a very deserted place. After all, how can a human be found here in this condition? The inspector of Banahata police station of that time reached the spot with his team. The area was cordoned off and investigation was started. As soon as they saw him, they understood that it was a case of murder. There were marks of crushing with a heavy object on the head. It could be a big stone. This stone is also found at crime scenes. Apart from this, some marks were found on the neck as well, as if it was pressed. Perhaps the incident was carried out by stopping breathing. There were strong blows on the face as well. It could be that an attempt was made to make the face unrecognizable by doing this. But still the face was intact. They could have identified him. The police also searched the body thoroughly. Who knows if they would find some paper or document, which would help them identify him. But the police did not find anything, neither a mobile phone nor a wallet. Gradually, people started coming to this place. The police also asked people about this man, but no one knew. It means that this man is not a local here. He has come from somewhere else, or he was brought here and thrown. There were some stains on the man's shirt and pants as if he had vomited. The police conducts a preliminary investigation here, notes down whatever they can find, and after thoroughly examining everything, the body is sent to the hospital. The police did not know anything about this man, and in a way, he was found as an unclaimed dead body. Therefore, the police sent information about this incident to the nearby police stations, that such bodies have been found. If any missing report has been filed in any police station, if so, then tell us. The man looked like a young man of 25 to 30 years. His clothes were also decent. It seemed that he must have been from a good family. During the post-mortem, the police came to know from the doctor that this man had eaten some chemical compound, or was fed it. It was quite poisonous. It must have been mixed with something and given to him. His stomach got upset only after eating it, after which he vomited. The police were stunned to hear this. It means an attempt was made to end the life of a man by trying 3 methods on him. The first 2 methods were visible, the mark on the neck and the mark of a heavy object hitting the head. The third was poison revealed in the post-mortem. The first and foremost task for the police was to identify the deceased man. A team was trying for that. The man was found on the 22nd of October. Soon, within a few days, his identity was known, because a missing person report of a man was filed in Rajaji Nagar police station of Bangalore city. On the afternoon of the 21st of October, the man left home on his two-wheeler but did not return. He did not tell his family where he was going. His parents tried to call him, but his phone was switched off. Being very worried, they came to the police station the next day on the 22nd of October and filed a missing person report. The appearance and everything else that they had mentioned in the report matched with the deceased. They were called to the hospital. They came to identify the body and saw it. As soon as they saw it, they recognized that this man was their son. 27-year-old Nitish used to live in the 4th block of Rajajinagar locality in Bangalore. Nitish was a software engineer and worked in a well-known company, Accenture. He came from a rich family. When the family came to know about the condition of their son, they too could not believe it. Maybe the police had misunderstood. He had never fought with anyone, never had any argument or quarrel. He had no enmity of any kind. Even no family member had any enmity or anything like that. Therefore, it was difficult to believe who had committed the murder and why. The case came to B.K. Kishore Kumar, the police inspector of Bainagar police station at that time. He became the investigating officer and started the investigation with his team. First of all, every information about Nitish had to be collected. Every major event of his life, every incident that happened, which had an impact on his life. The police also had this in mind that the way 3 methods were tried. It is clear from them that Nitish must have had a deep enmity with someone. He did not want him to survive under any circumstances. Police did not find any mobile phone of Nitish from the spot, whereas according to the family members, he had taken the phone with him, which means the killers must have taken his phone. Nitish never switched off his phone. That is why the family members were very worried in the beginning. Now the police got Nitish's call detail record and location, so that it could be known who all were in contact. Where did Nitish go after leaving home on the 21st of October? It was found that Nitish left home around 11:30 a.m. on his bike. He went straight to Kanakura Road. The distance between Nitish's house and this place is 17 to 18 kilometers. He came here and then started going towards Bainagar via Nice Road. After coming a little further, his location was switched off. After finding out these locations, the police started looking at the CCTV cameras installed on these roads. It was already known which vehicle Nitish was traveling in, so there was no problem in spotting him. The last call in his call history was from a woman named Soumya. The location of that call was found to be a place called Pinia in Bangalore. The police were already talking to Nitish's family members, and they were asked about Soumya. Her full name was Soumya Saloni. Her house was in Pinia-Ahalli in Bangalore. This 23-year-old girl was a psychology student at Sarana College. Her father was a well-known industrialist of Bangalore. This means that this girl belonged to a very influential family. Nitish and Soumya met on social media, where they met. Slowly, both started liking each other. Things grew so much that they decided to get married. They told their families about each other. Both families were rich. They agreed for the marriage. After this, on the 4th of September, 2011, with everyone's consent, both got engaged. This means that now Soumya was Nitish's fiancé. The last call to Nitish was made by the fiancé. After getting information about all these things, a police team reached Soumya's house. She and her family were talked to. These people were also shocked by the news of Nitish. This girl did call Nitish for the last time, but she spoke normally. Both of them were going to get married soon. Talking is normal. How would she know that it would be the last call? At that time, she was at her home. On the other hand, Nitish had sent a text message to Soumya after coming to the Bainer incident. Soumya showed that message to the police. Nitish had written it. This message was sent by Nitish to Soumya just before the phone was switched off. There was a mention of a girl named Maya in the message. Now who is this girl named Maya? The police also gets a bit surprised by this thing. On inquiring in Nitish's office, it was found that this man was not coming to the office for a long time. He was absent for many days without informing. Maybe he had left the office, then the company also removed him. The police had not got any specific clue till now. The police does one more thing. They started getting the location of all the calls that Nitish had received that day. Soumya's location was also there. Without informing Soumya, her call details were also extracted. That day, whether Nitish went to Bainagar alone or with someone, this can only be known from CCTV cameras. When the cameras were being examined, Nitish was spotted on his bike in the footage of some cameras on the way. But this man was not alone. A girl was sitting behind him. When the police took out the details of Soumya's location, it was revealed that his location was at the same place, Both their phones were connecting to the same tower. After that, wherever Nitish went, on whichever route he went, Somyu's location was with him. After looking a little at the camera footage, it was found that the girl sitting on Nitish's bike was none other than Somyu. On one hand, Somyu said that she was at her home when Nitish went on the bike, but its location and footage are telling something else. The police also found a hair clip near the crime scene. It was sent to the forensic lab for investigation. It also had to be found out whose hair was stuck in this clip. It becomes clear that this hair clip is Somyu's, which means Somyu was also present at the place where Nitish's body was found. The hair clip must have fallen by mistake. Police gets another clue in Somyu's call details. When Somyu was sitting on Nitish's bike, she was sending text messages to someone. 2-3 days before the incident, she was having a lot of conversations on one number, although it used to happen earlier also, but now it was happening a bit more. Police also retrieved Somyu's internet browsing history, which she had deleted around the 22nd of October. The person with whom Somyu was talking and sending text messages before the incident was Rohan. Now who is this man? What is Somyu's relation with him? Why was this girl talking to this boy? All the evidences were working to bring Somyu under suspicion. His being in contact with some other boy and being present with Nitish at the crime scene. When the police checked Rohan's location, his location was found on the same route on the afternoon of the 21st of October where Nitish and Somyu were seen. This means that this man was following them. Somyu must have been texting him all the time and telling him her location. On the 29th of October, 2012, i.e. within 9 days of the incident, the police went back to Somyu's house. She was brought to the Bainagat police station. Initially, she refused to do anything. Why would she do this to her would-be husband? But when the police presented all the technical evidence, she got tensed. Now, she had no choice but to confess her crime. Rohan, a 24-year-old boy, was a BBM student and was a resident of Hindwadi, Belgaum district of Karnataka. Somyu started searching on the internet about the methods of murder. She was a psychology student, and so she read about some chemical compounds in her books which are used in psychological investigation on criminals, in which they are put to sleep in a semi-sleep state and questioned. While searching, Somyu came to know about a chemical compound. She found out more about it and then told Rohan. She takes the juice and sits on the bike. Somyu mixed that chemical compound in the juice on the bike itself. Going ahead, Somyu stops the bike at a deserted place. Both of them stop there and get down. Both of them drink juice there. Nitish had also brought a bottle of vodka with him. He drinks it by pouring it in the glass. After drinking the juice, Nitish started feeling strange in his stomach. He starts vomiting right there. There was no one else around except these two. Nitish's health started deteriorating. Somyu texted Rohan and asked him to reach there quickly. Nitish starts fainting, so that he does not vomit more and falls on Somyu. A napkin is put in his mouth. Then Rohan comes from behind and takes Somyu's dupatta and wraps it around Nitish. Meanwhile, Somyu brings a big stone and hits Nitish on the head. Nitish falls down. An attempt was also made to disfigure his face with the stone. When it seemed that he had died, they take out the phone and purse and then both of them leave from there on Nitish's bike. On the way, Somyu sends a message from Nitish's phone to her phone so that she can mislead the police that Nitish was with some other girl. Then she breaks his phone and throws it in the bushes. After that she comes to her house and Rohan goes to his house. Somyu was arrested by the 29th of October. After that a police team was sent to Rohan. By the 30th of October, Rohan was also arrested from there. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. We end the video here. Comment and tell us your opinion. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon. See you in the next video. Thanks.